Hey guys, this is Kelly here, the fundraising director for St. Jude Up Till Dawn. And today we're going to kind of do a little tutorial to kind of learn how to navigate the St. Jude website. So if you log in, you go to www.stjude.org, and we're going to start with finding our school. Alright, so we're going to type in Central Michigan University, and we're going to do a search. Alright, and this should pop up. If it doesn't, you're probably not registered, and if that happens, just give me an email. So we're going to select Central Michigan University. Alright, and I'm already logged in, but as you can see, this is our event, this is when it is, and so far we have raised $8,383. That is fantastic so far. So we're going to go ahead and go to our personal page, and we're going to go to our dashboard. Alright, so this takes you to your profile that kind of gives you your overall stats. So on my dashboard it says I've raised $260 so far, and my goal is $300. This should also say it on your page, a little different numbers though. And the key thing over here is on your right you should see this menu. Alright, you should see everything except the yellow bar that says manage this event. That is just for the e-board. And I know for a lot of you who registered on our National Recruitment Day at the table, you kind of maybe didn't have a team name figured out. You might have just put your name for it, or you might have not signed up for a team and you found out there's a team you want to join. You can click right here. It's going to be change your team membership, and for me it's a little different because I am a team captain, so I can't change my membership unless I want to make my current team just kind of disappear. But if you go on this page, it should have you either enter the team name or enter the name of the captain it is registered under, and it's pretty simple to follow those steps to change your team. So we're going to go back to our dashboard, and there's also you can email your team, you can view your team roster. So if I click on that, I can see who's on my team so far, and I can also manage the captain. So say I wanted to make another person a captain, I can do that. So next we're going to go to our resources. And on here, some of you may be thinking, I don't know how I'm going to raise this $100. Don't sweat it. There are several fundraising tips here. So just kind of click on that, scroll through, pick and choose which one you like. My biggest tip to you right now is following this step, personalizing your fundraising page. Add a photo, add a little story about yourself. And there's this old saying in the business world that says, people don't buy what you're doing, they buy why you're doing it. So really tell people why it's important to raise money for St. Jude. Because really no family ever has to pay for services, no matter what. So that's pretty cool. There's tips on here also how to raise $500 in 7 days. If you want to start by donating $10 to yourself and then have your employer match it, you can also, this is kind of a big one and it generates a lot of money pretty quickly. Ask 5 friends, ask 10 friends to skip lunch for a day and donate that $10 they would have spent on a sandwich to the kids of St. Jude. And if you kind of phrase it that way, they're more apt to do it. Also, there are tons of pictures on here. If you're putting it on social media or emailing it out, you can attach one of these pictures that's directed especially for Up Till Dawn. I mean, how cute is this little guy? If you see that on a social media page, you're going to want to donate to that. So that's kind of cool to add to your posts on social media, your emails, and whatnot. So, speaking of emails, we're going to go to this page. Now, our Up Till Dawn website has templates for you to email people out. It makes it completely pain-free when asking for a donation. So say we want to ask for a donation, and I can click on this, see what this looks like, and this is what the email looks like that I send out. So it just kind of has a little brief little, this is what we're doing, this is what I'm doing, will you help me? So say I want to do that. I'm going to click this little bubble here. I'm going to go hit next. And I can personalize it if I want. So I'm going to say hello family. And I'm reading it. Yep, it looks pretty good. Alright, I like the text, so I'm going to hit next. And I'm going to select who I want to email it to. So just for this, I'm going to email it to my mom. Alright, so then I go ahead, hit next, and it should pop up that I've selected her name, and this is who I'm emailing it to. If I selected others, there should also be a list. So I hit next. Alright, it saved my changes, and I just come down here and hit send. So you can do that as many times as you want. You can also send thank you notes to someone who has donated for you. And you can also send notes to your friends at CMU asking them to join your team. So that's pretty easy. Alright, and our next page, we're going to go to our personal page. Now, under this tab, you can see you can personalize your URL. If you're copying and pasting your URL into your social media pages so it's easy access for people to come to your page and donate, I just did my first and last name. It's pretty easy for people to remember, and they can get right onto my page to donate. And also down here, this is kind of a big thing. This is the text that goes on your page telling people why you're a part of this. And, you know, right here, I've left in some facts about what their money goes towards. And, like, you know, $10 can provide a new toy for a child going through this life-threatening disease. So it really kind of puts into perspective how they are helping us. And if I click on this, I can view my personal page once it loads. And this is what my page will look like. So the big thing here, too, is adding a photo of yourself. That way people know who they're donating to. They're positive that they're donating to you. And it has my message to everyone of why I'm doing this. It will say how much I've raised, and you can see I haven't quite met my goals. Hopefully someone can help me out with that. And it gives a list of my top donors, too. So that's kind of cool, putting a spotlight on them. So yeah, we're going to go back here. And we can go to our profile. And if you need to change any information there too, you can always hit edit profile. Say maybe you didn't like your username, or you can't remember anything, or you need to change your address or anything. You can go right to that. So if we go back to our dashboard, all of our information is correct. And yeah, that's kind of our little tutorial of how to navigate around our website. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.